Welcome in, guys. It's Jeff Airtime. And I'm continuing my series of Sports Illustrated for Kids cards that I started about a year ago. Talk about slacker, boy. So if you're tired of getting hit over the head with 2020 Topps baseball, stay tuned for this video. Lots of cool cards we got coming your way here. There is baseball in here, but there's also basketball, football, hockey, golf, tennis, Olympic sport cards, X Game cards, NASCAR, you name it, they are in here. I began this playlist probably about over a year ago, and I only made it so as far as 4 episodes. I did I started with the inaugural issue, which was 1989, which I'll show you real quick. I'm not going to show everything. But basically, I did an intro video where I told you about these cards because a lot of people aren't familiar with them. An issue of cards from Sports Illustrated magazine is the kids' cards are kind of like a pack of cards, if you will. They cost roughly about the same. You'll get some cards that are stiffs, or some sheets that are stiffs, just like a pack of cards, and you'll have sheets that are become very, very, very valuable. And I go over that quickly in that intro video as well. So I'll link that below, and if you have any interest in that, take a look. Otherwise, we're going to get started and continue rather with the 1993, which is where I left off. But quickly, a recap. I want to make you go back and watch the first 4 episodes. But when the series started in 1989, they got off to a great start with Lemieux and Steffi Graf, Larry Bird. And the second issue actually had Michael Jordan, which was one of the big cards from the entire series. As you see, Gretzky as well. So you had January 1989 here, February 1989, March, so on and so forth. So skip ahead a few months. I just want to show you one more key card out of 89. My favorite, and one of the more valuable ones, Andre Agassi. Of course, he had a great tennis career. I'm a big Agassi fan. I get a couple of his autograph cards graded from this series. So that pretty much does it in terms of the big valuable ones from 89. See a Marino there. 1990 didn't have quite as many great cards. This might be my favorite. One of the better ones is the Tony Hawk rookie card from 1990. I believe that's May of 90. Had one of Jack Nicklaus' final years that he played cards. 1991 was really not a very good year for Sports Illustrated cards. I believe probably the best one would have been the Shannon Miller. That's a pretty tough one to come by on eBay. Moving along, 1992. This was actually featured Michael Jordan's second card, and then they started card number 1 again. I don't know, they only went up to about 108, and then they started card number 1 again. You see Kerry Strug here, one of the great gymnasts in American history. See Pat Bradley, lots of golf, and Mia Hamm. Quick story on Mia Hamm. For some reason, Mia Hamm's on fire. This is probably the best card on 1992. If you check sold listings, Mia Hamm, SI Kids cards, eBay. I've sold about 8 of these in the past 2 weeks, ranging from about $20 to $30 a piece. I keep raising the price every time I list them because I'm the only one that has them on eBay. So what do you guys think about setting the market? Pretty much when you have the only card of a certain card on eBay, you can pretty much set the market price. I probably have about a dozen left. I'm going to probably raise the price a few dollars every time I list one. There's been a run on Mia Hamm cards for some reason lately. Don't ask me why. I mean, she is one of the great soccer players in U.S. history, and this is her first card. I believe she had 6 or 7 throughout the entire series of Sports Illustrated for Kids. As you see, this one was right next to Fred Couples, Julie Crone, and that will bring us up to today's video, 4.5 minutes in. Okay, 1993 is what we're going to focus on again. If you want to see those cards more in depth, go back to the beginning of the playlist and watch episodes 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, 1993, here we go. Again, this is kind of like 1991, not any huge standout cards. You do have Dan Marino's second card here in January. Nancy Kerrigan. A lot of people remember Nancy Kerrigan from the whole Tanya Harding incident. Glooly, the bodyguard and all that. You had Mario Lemieux's second card here. Pete Sampras's rookie card. Next to Dottie Mockery, you see Shaq. This was Shaq's first Sports Illustrated card. Lindros. See, you even had equestrian cards. Really, if you have an eclectic taste like me, these cards are really right up your alley. You see track and field cards, mountain bike racing, Julie Furtado. Plus you got basketball cards like Barkley and Spud Webb. This was Andre Agassi's second card, 1993. Again, I'm a big Agassi fan, so I went ahead and had one autographed and graded as well. But you have bowling and softball. I see Lisa Fernandez, one of the great softball players in American history. Another Steffi Graf. You saw one of those earlier. Barry Bonds. This is Greg Maddox's first appearance in Sports Illustrated for Kids. And I would call this Greg Maddox's Sports Illustrated for Kids rookie card. Obviously, it's not his baseball card rookie, because that would be in 1987. But in terms of Sports Illustrated for Kids, that's his rookie card, or first card, however you want to consider it. Miguel Indurain, a great cyclist from Spain in that issue. I believe this is November. This would be October. Kelly Slater. This might be the biggest card from 1993. Kelly Slater. This I don't know, goes from anywhere from $10 to $20 on eBay. Not a huge valuable card, but he had several in the series as well. He might be the most notorious surfer to come along for the United States. You see Nick Faldo there, a Griffey. Cheryl Swoops. Cheryl Swoops had an incredible basketball career. She's another one who's highlighted in many of these issues. You'll see many of her cards throughout the videos. And that will bring us to... Actually, that was July. This will bring us up to October, November, and December. Manon Rhéaume, the first female to play in a minor league NHL hockey game. Let's see, what do we got there? Randy Johnson, Brett Favre. That was his first SI card. And then a Hall of Fame set. A lot of the December issues featured Hall of Famers. You'll see Bobby Hull and the like on there, Kathy Whitworth. And that's going to do it for 1993. Up next, we have 1994. And you see here, there's a little sneak peek from a video that's going to be way, way, way in the distance from now in the future. This is actually the most recent Sports Illustrated magazine sheet of cards from January of 2020. Actually, January-February edition. They actually combined January-February edition. But you see, Sabrina Ionescu, easy for me to say, has been in the news a lot lately. You might have heard her recently. Of course, Nick Bosa in the Super Bowl. And the great Joe Burrow, or possibly great Joe Burrow. We'll see if he winds up going to the Bengals or not. But this is like the most recent issue, and you're here looking at all the old ones. So stay tuned. We'll have 1994 coming up in the series a little bit later. So stay tuned for that. And thanks for watching. Have a great, great day, and I'll see you next time.